Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Knife Chats with Tobias. I think I should call this video, well, the third time be a charm. This is the third Case Butterbean that I have picked up. This one is in the Tequila Sunrise Bone Crandall Jig Baby Butterbean. And we see the number there, the 62-132 stainless steel. 62 refers to bone, and 2 blades. 132 is the pattern number for the Case Butterbean. And this one was made on February 3rd, 2026. So recently made, right? It's only about 5 months old. I have not opened this yet. I hope to be able to do this on a one take. But before we get into this box, you can see there and there, and I do want to open this box. Let's take a look at my disappointments in the past with the Case Butterbean. First was the toasted bone, and the second one was the stag that is right here. And then I will come back and we'll open this one up and see what I think about it. So all of that so far looks pretty good on here. But let's get to the problem with the knife. And that is this bone handle. Not the way it's toasted, not the way the laser etching is done in there, but the actual bone handle itself. And I don't know if you can see it there, but you can definitely feel it. The bone is lower than the bolsters, and every pin on the handle is proud. Hear that? You can hear it everywhere. And if you flip over the knife, it's the same on the other side. It's not smooth. You got that bump there, and you feel it, and it just doesn't feel as comfortable as when you're holding a knife and everything is smooth. And the Rough Rider is smooth. Everything is there. You can rub your hand over those and it doesn't catch. It might catch a little, but it doesn't catch significantly. None of the pins are catching. And that begs the problem, you know. Yeah, Rough Rider, $10 made in China. You see the prices here. This is originally $80. They dropped it to $52. The supposed manufacturer's list price is $120 on the knife. We know that's garbage. That's never the real price. But this was a price, $80 down to $52, because it obviously wasn't selling. Well, now I know why it wasn't selling. And the second time that I open the box, I look at it and I go, these are the knives that make people hate Case. You know, now I like all of these. They're not perfect, you know, I know that. And to a degree, I really like this one too, but it's like, why, Case? Why did you do this? Let me get it out and we'll take a look at it. So here's the front side of the knife. See that? Nice looking piece of stag. No one can argue that that isn't a nice looking piece of stag. The color of it is really nice and everything else. Flip it over. Again, not a bad looking piece of stag. However, why? Why is this side perfectly flat and then you got a big bump over here? And I know the first things people are going to say is, well, because of the shield there. Maybe, but this is also relatively flat and you got a shield here. Okay, we are back. Maybe I was overreacting with the other two. This one I'm still disappointed in every time I look at it. So, and I kept this one, the toasted bone, I sent it back. That's how much I was disappointed in it. Both times I swore I'd never buy another baby Butterbean. The first time I was so furious with it, I was wondering if I was ever going to buy another case knife. But Tequila Sunrise is a nice, beautiful shade of orange. So hopefully this handle will look pretty good. Because I got to tell you, the build quality of the knives are okay. It's been something always screwed up with the handle. And when you consider the price of them, it's a little bit annoying if you can't get the handle right on a knife that a lot of people swear by. A lot of people love these knives. So we get it out here. There's the sheet of paper. Anything else in the box? Yeah, just the case. Join the Case Collectors Club. And that is it. We'll open it up. I'm already seeing the orange. It's looking pretty good. And let's get it open now. Okay, there we have the back side. A little bit of a smudge there. I don't know what that is. That might be goop, but might also be some of the coloring. And we see the crandall jig. And on this side, yeah, we got the same thing. The little bit of like lightly torched bone going on. But finally, man, that is looking good. It actually is looking good. I'm going to zoom in a bit so I can see it a little better myself as well. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, that is nice. It's yeah, it is smooth, passing from the nickel silver bolster to the bone. Same on this side. That pin is flush. This one, yeah, the pin is flush. The bottom one, these are larger bottom pins, and if it's in a jigged bone, they're usually like kind of like this. Typically, same way you see in the stag here. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the bone. Now the blades, are the blades working correctly? All right, it's a little, needs oil. Just needs oil, but it's running smooth. This one's running really smooth. Let me zoom back out a bit so you can see it a little better maybe. But the action on it is, it feels like it needs to be a little bit oiled. That's about it. It is brand new. Well, it's been sitting in a box for 5 months. So, blade is tight. No wobble on it. There is no half stops in the blade, just that lazy half stop at the top. I could have sworn these things had a half stop, but maybe they don't. Or maybe they do, and this is the Queen City one. This is when Rough Rider or Smoky Mountain Knife Works decided all of their knives were going to have a half stop. I don't think it needs a half stop, but they gave that one a half stop. This is an earlier one from Rough Rider. It does not have a half stop either. So I got a feeling the Rough Rider is basically just copying the Case Butterbean. That's what they did. Now these are small knives, 2 3/4 inches long. It is a pattern that I have really wanted to collect. But typically, like so many other people, the only way you can actually get the knives is you kind of have to order them online or something like that. And so there's that crapshoot. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? And my past luck with the Butterbean has been awful when it came to the covers. This one, I know a lot of people say, well, Stag rarely matches. Well, Stag can match, and it can definitely match in thickness better than this one did. This side is perfectly flat, and this side is pregnant. Is waiting to give birth to the shield or something. I don't know, but it just it drove me nuts. It's like, why didn't you sand this down better? Why didn't you get this flush? Why did it have to be bulbous on one side and flat on the other? That's why I went with bone this time. I figured they couldn't screw up bone nearly as badly as they did this stag on this one. I kept this one because it is stag, and it's like, well, it's close enough. Will I ever get rid of it? If I get another one in stag that has a better match stag, I would probably do it. But I'd have to get that one in person. I would never try and order another one in stag. This one, though, the bone, this time the bone is really good. It's flush with both bolsters. It's nicely set there. I don't see any gapping or anything. You got the brass liners. Now, as I mentioned earlier in one of the videos, the Butterbean, the Case Butterbean operates off of a single back spring. So the blades are really close and they have a very tight tolerance, which may lead to blade rubbing. I don't know if this one has any blade rub or not. That's just fingerprints. I'm not seeing any blade rub on this blade. No, I'm not seeing anything. Canoes are notorious for blade rub as far as I'm concerned. This one, nothing there, and just a big old fingerprint there. So yeah, there's no blade rub going on with this. Notice the swedge here, though. This is the way the swedges are on the Butterbeans. You've got the long pull, and then you've got a swedge up here, and then the swedge on the back side of the blade. It might be hard to see. Let me zoom back in again. This is kind of cool because I kind of like that. It's hard to see here, but there is a bit of a swedge running the full length of the back of the blade here on the Butterbean. There you can see it. See that line? So it is a little slimmer right at the top here. You've got a full swedge running the entire length of the blade on the back side. On the front side, it just goes back to the pull. And on the main blade, you have exactly the same thing going on. And we can see it here. Oh man, that is a little sharp. Got there the swedge, see that? And then on the back side of the blade, if we can get the light to hit it right, get my nasty fingerprint off of it. There we go. See the line for the swedge? Goes the whole length all the way back. It's really cool. I like the way these blades are done. And that's why I really wanted to get a good Butterbean from Case. They do make a good one. It's just, I have had the worst luck when it comes to getting a good one. I've bought 3, and this is the first one that I'm actually pleased with. Like I said, oh, actually the blade is already working better just opening it a few times. Yeah, it's 3 or 4 openings and the blades are already moving right. Everything about this is really nice. And I'm really digging the Tequila Sunrise bone. I like orange bone. I don't know why, but I like orange bone. And I don't have that many knives in orange, so when I saw this one, it's like, I gotta take a shot at it, see what it comes out like. You know, it's like, there's not a medium toothpick. I saw a couple other ones, you know, they have the Tequila Sunrise Trapper. I figure that one will be just fine, but I really wanted a decent Butterbean, and I think I finally got one. So third time was a charm. I am very happy with this one. Yeah, the thing is this one here in Pearl from Queen City, this one was like 20 bucks when it came out. I guess it would be, if they were doing it now, it'd be around 25 or 30 maybe even. If Rough Rider was to do this one now in Pearl or in abalone, it'd probably be a $30 knife. This one is a little more steeper, and this is in bone, and it goes for around 70 bucks versus a Rough Rider Butterbean or Rough Rider mini canoe in bone would be about $20. Rough Rider's not making that many canoes anymore, though. But in any case, maybe I will be getting a few more Butterbeans. I think I will. It'll be a pattern that when I get to any of the stores, I will try and look for them and check them out in the store, though. But this one, I'm pleased with it. Finally, I got a Butterbean I like. Let me take just a second to thank you once again for dropping by and spending a few minutes here at Knife Chats with Tobias. I really do appreciate it, and I do appreciate any comments that you leave. So please remember to give me that thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you'll know when the next episode is up and running. Thanks again for dropping by. Really do appreciate your time here.